excited to be where we are. I'm here with Jonathan Ruest at Neumann and Sennheiser. There are so many cool things happening in the world of immersive audio for Neumann. Can you talk about that first?
Absolutely. So here at the show, we have our complete Neumann immersive system that is a 916 setup. That is all our Neumann speakers, all tuned by our MA1 room correction, all being driven by our MT-48 audio interface, which at the show, we've released an immersive update for. So now the MT-48 can control an entire immersive rig by just plugging in USB to your computer.
Are you controlling it? Is it using intelligence to control? How is this? I'm so new to the world of immersive audio. I'm fascinated because I know it works with both Sony 360 and Dolby Atmos. Is that why there's so many speakers?
Sure, absolutely, yeah. And actually in the room there, we have an Atmos system and a Sony 360 system. So we can actually cover both systems, as well as 5.1 and quad and everything else. But all the control is happening on the interface, which will allow you to do time alignment, output EQs, delay compensation, all the things that you need for an immersive system. And it's class compliant, so you just plug it in over USB and it just rolls.
No way.
It's really, really impressive. And the whole system is being in there. And again, all the Neumann speakers are being tuned with our MA1 room correction.
And those speakers, are they KH speakers?
So in there we have the KH420s, which are our big ones, with the matching KH870 sub. KH310s is their surrounds, it's our three-way. And the KH150s is the heights, which are our two-way DSP 6.5-inch speaker, which are kind of the big brother to our KH120 and KH80s that have been out for a while as well.
So you said 916.
So there's 9 on the horizontal.
Yeah.
The subs, there's multiple subs, but they're one channel. So that's the one. And then we have 6 tops.
Okay, 6 tops. 4 and then 2? Is that?
So it's 2, and then 2 in the center. So it's basically an array of 3 on each side. Yeah.
Oh, we got to go in and see that. But before we do, also there's another thing that Neumann is releasing this year, or this is new. I'm very excited about this as well. Fans of Shure are going to be excited about this. Can you explain this new product?
So at the show, we've announced brand new KK104 and KK105 capsules. This is the first time that we've released a product that works on something other than a Sennheiser system. We still believe Sennheiser is the best sounding wireless. We understand that there are tours and production companies and places that have heavily invested in other systems like Shure, Electrosonics, and certain Sony systems. So now you can get Neumann quality anywhere, right? So no adapters and direct threads right onto that system. In nickel and black, the 104 is cardioid and the 105 is super cardioid.
My head's going to explode. I never thought I'd see a day where Sennheiser products are on a Shure product. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's really, really exciting. So it's amazing. You get that Neumann quality and no matter what stage you're on.
That's so awesome. Well, can we go in there and check it out? All right, we are in the immersive audio room at the Sennheiser and Neumann booth, and they're about to start a show, so we have to be pretty brief. But can you explain what is going to happen in here with immersive audio? This is such a new, up-and-coming technology.
So one thing is a lot of people don't really get the chance to hear what being in a real immersive system is like. They might hear binaural render, but they don't get the full experience. So what we really wanted to do is bring that experience to somewhere that people could sit down and hear it. So we brought out the whole rig. As we said earlier, it's a 916 system of all the Neumann speakers. And we have a whole list of Grammy Award-winning engineers like Michael Romanowski and Chuck Ainlay and Eric Schilling and all these huge engineers who are coming in and sharing with the listeners their process, how to do it, what is immersive audio, why is it here to stay and not just a fad, like what's cool about it. And we are really, really excited to be able to share that experience with everyone. And of course, we get to show everyone the speakers, right? But it's just really a great way to bring people in to sit down and to hear this for some people for the first time.
That's so cool. And we're going to go to another room now where we can actually dive into the interface and the capsule and find out more information. Stay tuned. All right, we are back with Jonathan in the Neumann Sennheiser joint combination awesome demo room area. We now have a look here at the MT-48. Can you walk us through this, because it's beautiful. I love this. Is this touchscreen?
It is touchscreen. Yeah, it is a touchscreen. Absolutely. So right here is showing the immersive workflow where you can change between a 714 setup or a binaural fold down. But it, at its core, is just a USB audio interface. But we've built in this extra functionality to be able to control immersive systems and multiple systems. So here you have an A and a B. You can have one of those set up to be your 714 and another one to be a binaural fold down, or one to be a 714, and another one to be your left-right stereo mix for when you're working on stereo content.
Yeah.
So really, you can set it up to be whatever you need it to be. But like I said, at its core, it's just an audio interface. And what's amazing about it is we've developed a system where you can change the software. So this is what's called the monitor mission, and that's this immersive controlling workflow, and it has features very specific to monitoring. Time delay, output EQs, things like that. It also has the music mission, which is more catered towards recording. So it has input EQs, input compression, reverbs, things like that. Great for singer-songwriters, also great for things like voiceover artists.
Yes.
Need really low noise, really high quality mic preamps, a ton of dynamic range. And in that scenario, it just works as an audio interface. It gives them those two kind of hero channels that they need for their shotgun and their condenser, like their 416 and their U87. So really, it is what it is for whatever you need it to be. If you need it to be an audio interface, you use the music mission, it's an audio interface. If you need it to be a high-functioning monitor controller for an Atmos system, you put on the monitor mission, which is what we announced at the show, and now it is your monitor controller for that system. And it's just all class compliant USB to the computer.
Man, you're touching on all the great stuff. We have the voiceover with the 416, and we have the U87, obviously the industry standard. This MT-48 interface that handles that immersive audio, House of Worship with the new caps that we're showing, and man, all of this under one roof here at Sennheiser and Neumann. Stay tuned for more on Full Compass.